One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. The opener in conference play for both of these teams. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the Houston Cougars. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Roll will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. And the Buffaloes headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The option, the keeper. Nice move to pick up yardage. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Off-play action on first down. He's got it inside the 25. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Off the play fake. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Pressure coming. And it's a sack.
Give the defense a lot of credit on that one. A little bit of bend, don't break here in the opening drive of the game. They gave up some yards. They were down inside their own red zone. But on that critical 3rd down, phenomenal effort individually to win his one-on-one, get to the quarterback and bring him down to the ground and really try to take some air out of this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense takes the field for the first time in this game. To the air, it's Cobb. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Paul, these games start to...
Upstairs to make the catch. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Wants to go right back downfield. Looking left. It's complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Buffaloes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They've been running it, but now the pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Wants to throw. It's Cobb. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And the heat gets there. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wiggins. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Wiggins. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Keeps it on the option. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense.
There's a crease. Nice job to keep it himself, find the 1st down marker, and move the change for this offense. And the Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Running inside, it's Wiggins. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good, balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking to throw, it's Cobb. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd. They'll run the option. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you. Over.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Wiggins. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
I just love the job this offensive line is doing in this game, communicating pre-snap. They know where the pass rush is coming from, and they're working their single and double teams and not giving up any ground. Just look how clean that pocket was for the quarterback to throw from.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Cobb. Here's the pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And I think this offense is going to start to get a little frustrated. Back-to-back drives, they've had some success, but they find a way to shoot themselves in the foot. Right here, they don't protect their guy. And now, third and long situation, you know the pass rushers are coming. They know it's a pass. Got to be smart here with this play call.
He wants it all. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
PAT unit on the field. And they knocked through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. So that's... Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking for space to the left. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Well, this quarterback is dynamic, and it's because of his speed. You see it in the run game, but also when he decides to extend the play, scramble, and just buy himself time. Defense can't keep up with him as he's able to find that completion for the first.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Might have a chance. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some pivot.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted deep in his own end. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up. Taking it the other way. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Cobb. Oh, they're after him. Still looking. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He uncorks one deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive player right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Trying to run, it's Wiggins. Touchdown, Buffs! And they take it in for 6 more points. Effective offense, leading the way here in establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought... The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They open this third quarter on top, and they build the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Off the play fake on first down. He lets one fly deep and incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, he just misses on the big downfield shot. And I think some people think that's a difficult throw to make, but tell you what, a lot of times you put a little air underneath it and you just trust your guy more than you trust the DB, but it's hard to do when you overshoot your wide receiver.
And they get him down.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Back to throw, it's Cobb. Fires to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That's a bit of a gut punch if you're the offense, because you went in at halftime, you made your adjustments, you're feeling good about your game plan coming here in the second half.
I'll do better next
right
time.
away, you throw an interception to the defense.
The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. To the ground, he's got it again. Maybe a crease. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Option look, it's Cobb. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you just sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each offense the zone read has become. We're seeing more and more athletic quarterbacks on rosters now. That is a staple of the sport.
To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. And the Buffaloes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's got him in the flat. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. The Buffaloes trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. They'll try to run it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Crosses midfield. And a tremendous return will be stopped at the 28-yard line.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. And some room to work. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. On the option. The option, he'll keep it. Now the pitch. Pick up of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. To the air. It's Cobb. Bringing the heat. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll look to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get the... Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position. Well, the defense finally gets a stop there, but the big reason why they've got the lead right now is because of this dude toting the rock. And David, it just seems like he's been getting better as the game's gone on.
Yeah, and the defense all night, no answers.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Colorado! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. To the air on first down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wiggins. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of it. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They're going to test the right side with this one. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Cobb. Release to the back. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Showing the arm straight down the left side. Goes high to pull it in. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good, you're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great 3rd down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field and everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
Great job of contained by this defense, and in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And we've already...
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that.
That's fair game
to
today.
That can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle. Win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.